Hello guys, welcome back to Tech Addict. I'm your host CJ. I'm a young IT professional who focuses on open source software, smart tech, and cool tech of the sort. So, why did I swap over to Linux? First of all, I kind of swapped over a few years ago, and you maybe saw in some shorts where I'm on Linux Mint. Right now I'm on Linux OS running Hyperland, which you probably could have saw in a short that I said I broke my machine. I fixed it, luckily for me. So, why am I running Linux? A few reasons. When Windows Sleep sucks, it's broken. It can't move the taskbar anywhere. That's a personal preference that I hate. That Windows 11 can't do. Then it's a black box with pushing ads. So yeah, and I know Linux isn't for everyone. There's some programs that have to run on Windows, but yeah, I'd rather have it a Linux desktop. I do have a Windows computer too for this channel and video editing and stuff like that, but I prefer Linux. If you watch I don't know if this video is coming before or after my like a 2-year review of owning a 42-inch monitor, but like I said, I use Hyperland. I also like programming. A big monitor like this would help me program. Yeah, I like programming terminal, and most programmers program with a Linux environment. If you're running Windows, you're probably doing WSL2. Linux subsystem for Windows. So you're basically still using Linux just in a virtual machine or a Docker machine, Docker container. So yeah. So I just went over to Linux and just set it up. I was already in Linux before I started programming, but yeah. I'm very much of a novice when it comes to it. And you don't have... So what I recommend to do if you're beginning... Now I'm going to talk about beginning into Linux. I recommend installing one of two distros, Pop! OS or Mint. Linux Mint, because they work extremely well. They're Debian based and they're not going to break on you as bad as some of the other distros will. So yeah. Now, you don't have to go full hard or full into Wising. Use what they have there, then slowly add on to it over time. Delete your desktop, reinstall a new desktop, delete GNOME and install Hyperland, etc. Or it'd be awesome when I'm introduced I was using before this. So yeah, I recommend you install Linux and keep on playing with it. Search up how to do Xting on Linux Mint, Pop! OS. You should work fine. For tutorials on that. And please, have patience and don't get frustrated. This is going to be a slow process for people. Gaming on Linux is great. Most of the other programs you can work on video editing in a browser, or work on in a browser because of Chrome. The first few things is professional work, and sometimes some of this professional work can be done on Linux as well. You can do 3D modeling, so if you're a 3D modeler, GIMP works on Linux, of course. DaVinci Resolve works on Linux. Asterisk, you kind of need NVIDIA GPU and the DaVinci Resolve Pro license, because there's certain stuff in that license that allows you to video edit a lot more stuff on DaVinci Resolve. And I don't know about 3D SolidWorks or anything like that, but there's probably versions or alternatives for Linux itself. Or you could go and dual boot or get a mini PC or something to run it back as a secondary worthless machine. And again, that is what I am hoping people would start using my Linux to Windows, but it's gotta be slow. It's gotta be painful. You gotta want to. So, yeah, I hope I see you guys with more Linux desktops. Leave a comment below what Linux desktop and or display type manager, or using Hyperland, KDE, Plasma, GNOME, Cinnamon. Leave that in the comment below. And see you guys in the next episode. Peace, guys.